morning, Sunflower Hill Yogis. I hope that you're having a great day. I just got back from my morning run walk as I started training for the Suns Out, Funds Out virtual 5K. So if you've been training this week as well, you might have noticed that your feet and your legs are a little bit tired. So I thought it would be fun to share with you a really short yoga sequence that is perfect for runners. And you'll want to do this a few minutes after you've finished your workout, when your body has cooled down and your heart rate has returned to normal, or do it before you go to bed. That might feel really good as well, or anytime you need a break during the day. So all you'll need is a place to stretch out, and a place where it's a little bit soft on your knees and on your back when you lay down. So if you want, you can do this outside in the grass, or in your bedroom, lots of places to practice yoga. It doesn't need to be on your mat. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Standing, feet hip width apart, bend your knees slightly, and just roll down and hang. Give your head a nice gentle nod, yes, shake it, no. You'll notice the backs of your legs opening. Draw the belly button into the spine to let yourself dangle forward a bit more. 2 nice, long, easy breaths here. And then just gently bend one knee at a time. And straighten the other leg. Just a really small movement. This just helps to release the low back. And then bend both knees, set your hands on the ground. You're gonna step our right leg back into a nice runner's lunge. So you see my hands are really in front of the feet, my feet. I'm gonna walk my feet a little bit forward and bring my hands on either side of my feet so my knees are really bent, and then step that right leg back. So we're in a nice runner's lunge. I have my fingertips on the earth to make my arms just a little bit longer. Really think about pressing back through that back heel and reach your heart forward. So again, you're firming your core, drawing your belly button into your spine to make your back a little bit flatter and straighter. Nice, one more nice long breath here. And then engage the core, step the back leg up. Easy inhale, and as you exhale, step that left foot back. Nice. So same thing. Get settled, let the left hip relax towards the earth, but keep pressing back through the left heel. Really ground into the front foot, and make sure that the front knee is over the front ankle. Long breath. Draw the belly button into the spine, reach the heart forward. And then this time we're just going to set that back knee on the ground rather than taking it forward, and bring the right knee back to meet the left. Both hands under the shoulders, fingers spaced nice and wide apart. Take an easy inhale. And let's exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, find a nice cat. Inhale, draw the heart forward, crown of the head and tailbone up to the sky for a nice cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. One more. Exhale, cat. Move nice and slowly. Notice how the back feels. Inhale, cow. And then find the neutral spine. So now we're going to bring our knees together. So our knees are touching and our ankles are touching. We're going to tuck our toes under. So if you take a look at my feet, all 10 toes are tucked under. You might need to give your little pinky toe a hand. So we are moving into a yoga posture that's called toe squat. And this is to help stretch our arches. So already, with just your toes tucked under your feet, you might be feeling this. And if you are, that's good. Just allow yourself to breathe. If you would like to try deepening your expression, just shift your hips back towards your heels a little bit more. And you might notice that this really intensifies it. Just allow yourself to breathe here. It's really important that we keep our toes flexible. You can incrementally walk your hands up to your thighs. The full expression is sitting shoulders over the hips as the hips sit on the heels and those toes are flexed. But find any expression that suits your body. If your feet are really, really not feeling good right now, then find a softer expression. We're gonna breathe here for 5 more breaths. And while you're breathing, I'm gonna tell you why this is so good for you. So we use our toes for so many things. It helps us with balance. It helps us with coming up from the floor. So we need to keep our toes flexible so that we can do all of these things throughout our daily life. We don't want to take these toes or these feet for granted. Now your toes are going to be a little bit grouchy when you come up off of them. So we're going to gently bring ourselves off. Ooh, it feels so good to let them release. Good, take them off the floor, circle out the ankles. Some people like to just gently tap the tops of their feet on the floor, so you can do that if that feels good. It's a nice way to release. And then we're just gonna let the tops of the feet settle down. So our knees are gonna stay close together, our ankles are going to stay close together. We're going to shift our hips back one more time so that we're sitting hips on heels, tops of the feet and shins on the ground. So now we're stretching the fronts of the legs. Nice easy breath. If it's not comfortable for you to sit like this, grab a pillow, or if you have a yoga block at home, you can sit on a yoga block just to give your knees a little bit more space. So for some of you, this might be enough of a stretch into the tops of your feet. Our feet sometimes grip when we are walking or running, so we want to help those muscles relax. If you would like a little bit deeper expression, just gently tuck your hip bones under. So you're going to firm your core, bring your hands behind you, look ahead, and then just gently peel your knees away from the floor, and you'll notice that this really intensifies the stretch. Easy breath. Let your glutes relax. They don't need to help with this. It's all about the core. If you want to make it a fun balance challenge, just try to reach out your arms and wiggle your fingers. Nice. Hope you're feeling really good. And then we're going to bring the hands down. Bring ourselves back up. Find that tabletop. Take your knees wide apart. Lift your feet away from the floor, and let's just circle out the ankles again. Point and flex the feet. I always like to take a moment to be thankful for my joints. Yes. Good. One more kind of bent knee posture. We're going to take our knees wider apart, toes to touch. Let's shift the hips back to the heels one more time. And now we're going to find a nice child's pose. So walk your hands forward. Let the forehead rest on the ground. 3 nice long breaths here. And as you breathe here, think about sending the breath all the way down into the low back. And then filling up the sides of the chest and the upper back. And then on your inhale, draw yourself up. Let's walk the knees under the hips. Let's exhale into a nice cat. Inhale into cow. Nice. Flat back. Walk the knees forward. Let's sit back on our sits bones. Take your feet really wide apart. Nice. Come back onto your back body. Reach the arms behind you. Take a nice full breath in. And then as you exhale, slide the arms open to a T. Let the knees come over to the left side. So you'll start to notice that you're feeling a nice opening in that right side waist all the way down over the top of the hip point, maybe the side of your hip into your IT band on the side of your thigh. If this feels good for you, then stay right here. If you would like to go a little bit further, reach your right hand down towards your right heel and slide the right heel to the hand so you can catch your ankle. And then just gently draw the heel to the glute. This deepens the expression. It sometimes feels really nice. You are welcome to stay here. You can also walk your left ankle over to that right knee, bring the ankle on top of the knee, and just gently draw that knee down to the earth. Now, if that feels like too much on your low back, then just take the ankle off of the knee. Remembering to pay attention to how your body feels. One more nice long breath. Nice, good. Then just gently unwind. Left heel comes off the knee. Release the right ankle. Draw that leg back up. Nice. Shift yourself back to that neutral position. Easy inhale, and then as you exhale, knees move over to the right. And notice how you feel in the left side body over the left hip and into that side of your leg. If you would like to go a little bit further, bring the heel up to the hand. Hand holds the ankle, draw the heel in towards your glute. Nice long breath, letting those muscles relax. If you'd like to go a little further, the right foot comes over to the top of the left knee and draw that left knee down. Again, notice your low back. If this kind of crimps your low back, then take the ankle off of your knee. Gently release. Release the foot. Bring the knees back up. Nice. Scoop the hips under the body. Let's draw the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock the knees side to side. And then reach the legs up to the sky. Point and flex the toes. Circle out the ankles. Good. Let's draw the chin up to the chest. So we're in kind of like a nice U shape. Reach the legs ahead of you and bring yourselves up. Nice seat. Cross the ankles, bring the hands to the knees. Let's take a nice, easy inhale together. Exhale the breath. And bring your hands over your heart. Take a moment to thank yourself for doing something really good for your body. We thank you so much for joining us in our Sunflower Hill online programs and at the Suns Out, Funds Out 5K. If you haven't registered, there's still time. Please visit our website to check out the details. Have a great day, everybody. Namaste.